Good evening, everyone. This is the press conference for Serbia, Lithuania. Lithuania winning 67-64. Dragan Milosavljevic has joined us, as well as Coach Sasa Djordjevic. And before Dragan gives us a comment, just have your mobile phones on silent and don't walk down the middle aisle. This will be in English. Dragan, if you could do us a favor and give us a comment.
Good evening, everyone. It was a tough game. We didn't start game good in defense. In offense, we were too nervous, took a lot of three-point shot. In the second half, we got the result, but in the end, still, we didn't have luck, and we must forget this game and keep fighting for the other game, for the medal.
Okay, thank you, Dragan. Coach?
It's a perfect analysis, what Dragan just said, and we didn't open the game fighting, and Lithuanians team just played physically, as we know they will, and that was the biggest impact, and that was their game plan. Obviously, we try to come back. We come back. We spend a lot of energy. We come back twice. Couple of unlucky things under our basket when we had a good defense and the ball came back into their hands on 1 point for them. That was big. We needed luck, and at the end we had a chance to go for the game, and I think our players played a decent game in the sense of a big desire, but we didn't play it well. We made bad choices, taking a lot of three-point shots, and there is no three-pointer that is worth 9 points. So we were so stubborn in trying to get that big three, and trying to resolve the game with the big three, instead of just keep moving the ball, playing in and out, moving the Lithuanian team as we did in a good part of the game. Unluckily, we didn't make those shots, and if we did, it would have been different. But 6 out of 28, it's really, in this kind of game, that was something that we couldn't live with.
Okay, I'm going to take questions for Dragan first. Are there any questions for the player? Raise your hand. I'll get a microphone. Is anybody raising their hand? No. Okay. Dragan, that's okay if you want to go.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, are there any questions for Coach Djordjevic? If so, raise your hand. No? Yes, sorry. Dave Hine.
Coach, I know you just lost, but there's a big medal to be taken. Maybe if you could say a couple of words about France, the third place opponent.
Yeah, and first of all, I forgot to congratulate Lithuanian team for this win, and this is really it was a great honor playing such a team. You know, they were fighting for a medal last year. They were silver medalists from the last European Championship, so this is a team that knows how to play these kind of games, and obviously we need a little bit more of experience for our younger players to front that. This is, right now, it's our biggest job to raise the head, forget about this game right away, because we have a huge game in front of us to play for the medal, and we wanted the medals, we wanted the medal games, and we have to react in a couple of days. I'm very proud of all the players, because it was a huge run for us, and this is the first time that we were playing as a favorites and we came so far. So this was another thing that is good for us. But obviously, you need a little bit more to win this kind of games, and we weren't able to.
Okay. Did you have one, Joe? Okay. Which one? Joe Hewson?
Coach, do you think going into the competition as one of the favourites weighed heavily on your players?
Yeah. Sincerely, yes. And I found out that thing once we came here, talking to them, and they said we had a lot to lose. And this is something that I didn't share that thought, because for me, the competition is the most beautiful thing. You just got to go there, show your best, be at your best, and just play for it. It doesn't matter if you're a favorite or not. You just play your best basketball. But obviously, a little bit. They had that weight, and talking to them, they were sincere. They were opened up, and they said something like that. But that's something that it goes with the time. If you keep on having a continuity with the good results and playing for the medals or playing semifinals, you will lose that feeling of having to prove every game that you are really good. And that's what we're missing right now, because we are in a short period of just proving to ourselves and to everybody that we are a good team, and we have a chance to play for the medals all the time. So I think in a year or two, just trying to get this continuity of good results, this feeling will be lost.
Okay. Any more questions for the coach? Yes, from L'Equipe.
Coach, you will just have 1 day rest before playing Sunday for the third place and the bronze medal. Is it something which is not really fair comparing to France, who has 2 days?
Yes, but I think French team had just 1 day rest before the first round here in Lille, right? After the group. So the competition is like that. We cannot find the excuses. There is no excuses in my way of thinking, but obviously it will be a little bit of a tough thing for us. But we have to regroup our energy, work good tomorrow morning, try to take all this out of our head and just play against the French team for the medal. That's another goal that we can achieve. So we'll be there. We'll fight.
Okay, and a question from Mark Woods of ESPN.
Coach, could you talk a little bit about how the game maybe has changed since you were a player, that now the point guard is not necessarily the playmaker, and as a coach, does that make it more difficult to prepare for an opponent because so many different guys can play?
If we can have an interview, I will talk about it. I don't think this is a time for me to talk about when I was a player. I avoid, if I can, I will avoid the times when I'm a player. I'm a coach now, and these players play, so it's a different game, obviously. Rules, seconds, athleticism. My first declaration when I took over this job is that we need to be more athletic as a nation, as a basketball nation. And obviously this is the biggest example of it. And I don't know if someone like me could play the game right now, but in sense of physicity and athleticism of the game itself. Obviously talent helps, and mindset has to be the right, and the intelligence is always necessary for the game. But I don't know, it changed a lot. So I give a lot of credit to these athletes, because they're really huge athletes right now.
Okay, one more right here.
Coach, how difficult is to put your players in a position, to compete for the last medal, even though you came, here in order to try to take the ticket for the Olympic berth after 12 years of Serbian basketball away from the Olympics?
Last medal is not the exact word that I would use, because it's a medal. And it's always an honor to play for a medal. You have to arrive till this point to have the strength and a good mind, and being able to fight for it. My first medal when I was a player, this is one of maybe the answers, in '87, it was a bronze medal that we were losing against the Spain, and we by 10 points, 10 minutes till the end. Then at the end we won the medal, and I was the happiest person on the world, and all the squad was the same. So this is something that we have to understand. We have to go for it. We have to fight for it the same way that we fight it today and each other game, because I think we showed a lot in this competition. And it's not the last game, the last medal. It's for us right now the best we can have. So we have to give our best.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, one more question here from the wall, and that'll be it.
Karol Śliwa, MVP magazine from Poland. Coach, if you had a chance to play this game once again, what would you change, knowing what you know right now after this game?
I would just shoot a 3-pointer at the end. That's it. You cannot win this game by 10 points against Lithuanian team in semifinals. You just have a chance to win it. You just go for it.
Okay, Coach. Thanks very much.
Okay.
Okay. Mindaugas Kuzminskas and Jonas Kazlauskas have joined us from Lithuania. Mindaugas, congratulations. Huge performance from your team, from you. Just give us a comment, I guess, on events tonight.
I think it was a really nice game for spectators, and we are really happy that we won it. And I think maybe our strong side was that even in quarterfinals or semifinals, nobody expect us to win. But we show our character, we showed our heart, and because of our good defense, we won this game and quarterfinal game.
Okay, thanks, Mindaugas. Jonas?
Yes, it was very tough game, no question. This is semi-final, and to beat Serbia with 20 turnovers and only 2 3-point shooting is something unbelievable. So for sure we are very happy.
Okay. If you have a question, raise your hand. I'll get a microphone to you. Question for Jonas or Mindaugas? Yep, in the back. Just as a reminder, please tell us who you are.
Edgars Barboks, Latvian Independent Television. About the final, question for both, for coach and for player. What do you think about the final? How you're gonna prepare for it?
I think it's too early to talk about it because we just won semifinal and we're not that strong to think few steps forward. Because before championship we were thinking just about the group. After the group we were just thinking about final 8, and right now we were celebrating 10 minutes. We finished, and from tomorrow we're gonna prepare for the final. And I think that's obvious that they have Gasol, who is their strong side, but without him they have plenty of good players, and it's gonna be a really tough game. But right now we have in the final. We are really happy, but we want to show that we get there not by accident.
Okay. Any more questions for Dimitris Kontos?
Hi, also a question to both of you. Congratulations, first of all. Considering the fact that there is no more Linas Kleiza and that Motei Jonas is injured, of course, this summer, would you say that this is a bigger success than making the final in 2013?
This is for me or for
both?
Before European Championship, everybody was talking that not big teams without many teams, but without the great players, and we was second position. After that, in World Championship, we took 4th position. Everybody was talking that good schedule for us. I don't know what we will say now, but maybe we will find some reason, why we second.
Mindaugas?
I agree with coach, but also I think that we also showing that Lithuanian basketball, even with few great players, is really great because even Kleiza, Matejūnas or Pocius or other good players don't play. We show that we're still able to reach something. So I think that's we just show the strengthness of Lithuanian basketball.
Okay. Joe Houston?
How much of a motivating factor is that for you guys that other people seem to keep writing you off?
Excuse me?
Not understood.
He says, how does it motivate you to have other people not rate you as highly, to write you off, dismiss your chances?
We're playing like team always, not matter who is on the team. We have great players. We have played like team. We have, what we have. I think this generation enough talented, but need time, need experience.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope, one more.
Ah.
We've got a fan. This is the Periscope question that's going to go to Mendogas.
Which one?
It's going to be asked right here. If you get a microphone, please.
Hello. The question from the fan was he wanted to know if you already have a game plan ready for the next game.
A game plan for the next game? I think I already answered it, because...
You know, I answer for this question that already the second time I teach them to think only about today day.
Right.
And we're not thinking what will be tomorrow. For us, most important what we have today. And from tomorrow, we start think about tomorrow game. If you're asking about Spain, yes, this is great team. Gasol, great player. He one of the best players in the world. But to think that only Gasol, one player on this team, this is biggest mistake. They have a lot good players around.
Mark Woods, right here, from ESPN.
Coach, can I ask you, what are the good and bad points for you as a coach by not knowing exactly which of your players will be the star or be the person that makes the difference in every different game?
This is Lithuanian mentality. That's all. The first is we have rules on the team, and this is not matter. You are a big star or you just role player. Everybody has followed those rules.
Okay, Dave Hine.
Maybe both of you can say a couple words about being in so many tight games. I think you played 5 games by 5 points or fewer. How important was that going into this game, which you figured it would be a tight game too?
In Lithuania, a lot people, maybe whole Lithuania, watching our game, and if will be easy, not interesting for them, they will go sleep. Now we have big sponsor, beer company, and they pay money for our team. So we have somehow to improve, to help for them. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations on making the Olympics, by the way.